Okay, so every time I push record, I swear I like spaz out. I'll be like real smart till I miss. But energy is super heavy today. Like super heavy. My body feels really tense. Like there's a lot of pressure being pushed down upon me. Like somebody's trying to squish me. Oh, duty, I'm recording. I don't know why it feels so heavy. I don't know if I should ask if we should get to the bottom of it, or I don't know. Why is it so heavy today? Oh, snap. It's crazy. So, innocence is being restored because judgment has been called on the people that were lying about love. That cycle is over. A whole new world must commence, but there is still like an entity that is wandering, trying to disrupt the flow of like the truth and natural progression. Like natural is trying to maintain like a certain level of stress and strife using magic to thwart the community with money. Interesting. So it seems like it's like a tug of war right now. If there's an old energy that's supposed to kind of dwindle or fizzle out, it's like not fizzling. It's like holding on for dear life. Tell me more, please. That was weird. Tell me more, please. Tell me more, please. Oh, no. I've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, High Priestess. Somebody's trying to hold on to the information possibly from this High Priestess, or just hold on to this High Priestess altogether. Like, I hear stifling. Stifling, shadow banning. This is like, this is almost like to keep them under constant attack. This is like working. That's like a game. That's like something that's constantly in motion. And these are attacks. At this point, those attacks are like mental attacks I hear Fugazi effect, some kind of Fugazi effect, to keep their truth like locked up or hidden. I guess the Emperor shows up and forces someone to leave this house. Someone, the Moon, death. Yeah, that's like, the Emperor, not sure, it could be anybody on any level that has a form of authority. This could be somebody's father. This could be someone in government. This could be anyone that has a status or a stature that can come in and be like, nah, you under arrest. Like, nah, cut that shit out. This person has the power and the ability to, like, I hear, who gonna check me, boo? He has the power to call justice on this demonic attachment. Someone is injured. Someone has been injured. You got he's all bandaged up, and Five of Pentacles, is, of course, is an injury, a sickness, an illness. This is Knight of Pentacles. This is something long term. Like whatever this injury is that was received, or I heard there was a heavy blow. Whatever the blow was that landed on this entity was enough to injure it. This is for a long time. Long time. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is something that has been lasting. This is like long-term suffering. This is long-term suffering. Wow. I guess for its egregious and callous acts of some sort. He's a maniac. Someone is coming in to turn this wheel in the favor of this Queen of Pentacles by investing into, I hear, what song am I hearing? Bet you by golly why you're the one that I've been waiting for. This is like an idea that makes money. Somebody is coming in to invest into that idea. And this is to like make someone's dreams come true, to make them independent. And this King of Pentacles is going to come in and balance out the whatever trauma was caused by this King of Wands. Four of Swords, Lovers. This would be like love them and leave them. That's what I used to do. So this is like a whole new brand of dudes trying to come in and be like, look, let me heal that. But in most cases, divine feminine energy is more advanced than divine masculine energy. So more than likely, these women are already more advanced. Just as I hear, we've been waiting on you at the door. So this is like, it almost seems like divine masculine energy was almost completely wiped off the planet, like wiped off the face of the earth. So it's kind of like a lot of feminine energies have been waiting, like, I'm waiting on you. Where you been at? They were healing from a heartbreak and being left out by this Queen of Swords. They had to leave so that they can offer someone a little bit of happiness. They want to offer like a really big apology. I don't know if they're this is, why am I here? An apology on a grand scale. I'm here like the most ridiculous stuff. This is like, I fly an eagle down with a rose in its mouth and a letter attached to it type stuff. Like, but somebody's blocked. And this Queen of Cups is now combative. So this is like trauma. It's everybody kind of went through the same thing. So each person kind of mirrors each other's woundings, or it's like if you bring any traits that seem familiar to something not divine, most of these people ain't fucking with it. They not fucking with it. Life's too good to be inviting like this chaos, this chaotic energy in. So this Queen of Cups, she's like, ooh, bitch, get out. Like she. So for a lot of people, relationships have literally become this. And it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be balance. It's supposed to be balance within the masculine and the feminine. I hear that song, Making Love Faces. This is learning your own love language and finding someone who can cater to that. Or learning your partner's love language and figuring out, do you have what it takes in order to meet their love language, and without changing yourself in a major way that it's going to have you resent this person later on. So it's kind of like, instead of asking somebody to be someone that they're not, just let them be. Let them, because right now, the state of trauma that almost everybody is in, no matter how healed a person is, what did they have to heal from? Like, there's probably not a single person on this planet who doesn't have some level of trauma. So right now, everybody wants to be in their soft girl era, men included. Some of them I hear are not worthy of that. Someone's gonna send a message, someone that has been watching another person is gonna send a message that's gonna make them really happy. But this Knight of Wands has been worried about somebody getting this message because he's been trying to hold it up for as long as possible. Possibly a message about some money. But there's nothing that anybody could do to stop this from coming in, because this is divine intervention. This is like a gift, a message. Hierophant, Six of Pentacles. This is a message straight from God. Nobody can see the source of this message because it is a direct connection. This is not something that you can see. It's a partnership. I hear the third strand. So somebody is working directly with God. They get messages from God. The state of, I guess, relationships, dating, love, marriage, has been purposely thrown off track because it's one of the easiest ways to infiltrate, I guess, to infiltrate a group of people who are susceptible to that. So if you have a group of people who thrive and they create their best energy using love or using compassion, or it's like making somebody else do your work, making somebody else carry your emotional debt so that you don't have to. And there's a special group of people who can regenerate that energy more than others. So it's like attaching themselves. It's like an entity attachment. Legit. But as above, so below. If there's an entity attachment on you in the physical realm, then there's an entity attachment that is attached to you in the spiritual realm as well. So you have to handle it there. It has to be handled on both sides. So this would be like cutting someone off energetically. No speaking. This is going completely ghost on someone. That's your mental. Spiritual hygiene is always nice. Call for judgment. Limiting the amount of physical space and time that you spend with these people. Because they attach cords to your body. Sometimes you can feel these cords. Sometimes. Is there anything else that we need to know? Is there anything else that we need to know? There's like a group of people who are heartbroken because they've been given the door. They've been asked to leave. That is the justice in order to make these things balanced. Because somebody was lying. They were lying about this high priestess to this emperor, or this emperor was lying about this high priestess, but they worked together. The high priestess and the Queen of Swords worked together to kind of I'm trying to think of how to explain it. I guess to reveal what was in the dark, to shine light on the darkness. Yes, to shine light on the darkness. It's like, I hear the director's cut, the behind the scenes action. So everybody sees what happens in the 3D, but only the gifted people can see what's happening in this realm. And there's people who can see and people who can tell the truth about what's happening with this energy, this innocence. And Empress, which is like motherly energy, loving energy, nurturing energy. People are making money off of it. They're like selling it and creating an illusion. This is like holding on to it. This is like storing it away. Siphoning. This is siphoning energy. It's a big business. There's a form of magic involved in this that's being sent out by this King of Wands. This would be like different forms of magic being involved in your everyday things, like your music, your TV, certain frequencies, certain vibrations, getting you to repeat and say certain words. Yeah, this is I don't know why I'm getting brainwashed from this. This is working on, these are children. If I give you this fishy cup and this is like creating a cycle, creating a routine, put it to work. It's essentially brainwashing people into a cycle of unhealed, like I was thinking today actually. It's been so normalized to trying to think of how to say it. It's so normalized to make it okay for people to feel sad for prolonged periods. Not saying that people don't need time to heal, but sometimes the society is set up so that we stay there, so that we don't seek further healing, so we can just sit and listen to those sad songs, because the more that we can get ourselves to believe and feel comforted by the fact that there's other people going through what we go through, which yes, it's true, but to normalize staying there not knowing how to like get up and heal those wounds, how to give back to yourself, how to protect yourself and set up boundaries so that you don't get, it's like now there's a point where people, everything that you've ever learned is kind of like you have to unfuck yourself. Unfuck yourself. Reject that mindset that keeps you stuck in, I'm not as pretty if I don't look like this, or I'm not as pretty if I don't look like that, I'm not, whatever it is. If there's a cookie cutter example of how you're supposed to fit into this world, you have to reject that. Be weird. Be weird. We love that for you. I love that for you. Live in your truth. Live in your truth. Anywho. Whatever. I don't even know if I said it. I always do this. Oh my God. I am Monet with Divine Spirituality. Y'all enjoy your Sunday. Happy Sunday, y'all.